Hello everyone, hope you're all doing okay. I'm back here talking to myself again. Well, talking to the phone. Hope everyone's doing alright. I'm feeling really sick today. Good old pregnancy nausea. Brilliant. But I thought I'll do something productive. I'll do a video. I've been keeping a note of things I wanted to talk about, and there's lots of them, and I've got a finish and I've got new starts. So yeah, lots to talk about. The first thing I wanted to go over though was I had a request from the diamond painting group that I'm in on Facebook. I had a request to show the finished garden, what would you call it, the country garden house. The one that I done around Christmas time, or started around Christmas time last year. Because that was all done and framed and put on the wall for a short time until we started to decorate, and then I had to take it down. But I know someone wanted to see it. I can't remember your name, I'm really sorry. I can't remember who it was, but I will take you downstairs now and I will show you it in a frame. Okay, I'm back again. I'm sorry, I've just went downstairs to try and look for it. But we recently bought a cot to go in my daughter's room when she's around, and it's all packed up and it's all stacked against the picture, and so it's not really accessible at the minute. So I'm sorry, I'll show you in the next video. But yeah, I can't do it yet, I'm afraid. But anyway, I will show you the progress that I've made, and I'll show you the finish on the pictures that I've been doing. So I'll cut again and I will turn you around and you can see. Okay, and here we go. Here's my finish. I have to apologise, by the way, if I'm rambling and going off on tangents. I'm really not with it today. But yeah, my finish. I finished it a couple of weeks ago. I was going to post it in the Facebook group, but I completely forgot, to be honest. Right now it's just being stored on my desk. It's just piled up with the other pictures that I have on the go. But yeah, it looks really good. I'm pleased. I started there and just worked up and went around. It's taken me, I don't know, when did I start it? I can't think how long I've worked on it for. A few months. But I did have a little bit of a break. And yeah, I'm so glad it's done. I'm so glad it's done. No more of that awkward, horrible blue to do. I'm trying to tell the B's from the A's. I can stop bitching about it now. If you want to search for this picture on AliExpress, which is where I got it from, if you search diamond painting lovely dream princess, then it should come up. I think there's only 1 or 2 sellers that sell this picture, but it's part of a whole series that are similar, and they all look really nice. I had a tough time deciding which one I wanted to do. I've still got another sort of another piece in the series to do. But I'm not sure when I'll start that, to be honest. But it's there waiting to be done. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how it came out. There was a little bit of weirdness up the top. I can't even find where it is, so it doesn't really matter. I ended up with a long square for some reason. A long square on the canvas, and I went and put the tile on and went to put another tile next to it and thought, oh, there isn't another one. So it ended up being a bit weird and gappy, but I just compromised. I think I had a little section where I had leaned on it too much without knowing it, and it wasn't sticky anymore. But all I do, if I have a section that's not sticky, is I just put a fine coat of clear nail varnish on. My secret weapon. It's brilliant for gluing stuff. And yeah, it worked fine. So yeah, really pleased about that. I'll probably get it framed at some point, but I can't really do it yet. I can't afford to. That's the thing with taking it to the framers. It's not really very cheap. But it will look great on the wall once it's done. Put some nice matting around it. And I'll show you the next one. 1 second. Okay, unless I've been lazy, you should have seen a picture of where I was last time for this picture. The Wolves in the Snow picture. I think the last time I'd only done, I don't know, that section or so. Not very much. But as you can see now, I've got some trees in, I've got some snow, and it's kind of all blurry. And we've got the backside of a wall. So yeah, we're getting somewhere with that. It's actually quite nice to do because there's not that many colours. And I think I can make some quick progress with this, but I haven't worked on it for a little while. I decided to have a bit of a rotation going. And so I worked on it for, I don't know, a week or two and then stopped to finish the lovely Dream Princess. But yeah, I think I'll get it out again soon and work on it because it's looking good. Okay, this next picture is a new start that I received recently. That's what it's going to look like, and if you want to find it, I think it's called, I think if you search for diamond painting beautiful gardens, then you should find it. But I haven't done very much. I've only done this bit here in the corner, but I only started it today, to be fair. So lots of that to do. What size did I buy it in? I don't even know what size I bought it in, to be honest. I think it was about I'd say about a 50 by 60 or something. That's usually the general area of size that I tend to buy in. But yeah, I think that's going to look really nice. I've been fancying, I don't know, just doing the nice landscapes and gardens and flowers and stuff recently, so I thought I'd make a start on that one. Okay, I'm back again. Right, you've seen my new start and you've seen my progress. As I said, around Christmas time I did go on a bit of a spending spree, and I did buy quite a few kits. I think I bought 5. So I'll show you which ones I bought. I've obviously got the one that I have started. I also bought this one. I thought it was quite nice. And I know the artist, but I can't think of her name. But she does lots of really nice sort of gothic art. And it's really nice. I hope you can see that. I think it's looking a little bit bleached. But I thought I'd have a go at doing a portrait and see how detailed it comes out. Hopefully it'll be okay. Well, I did actually put all of the tiles for that one in pots, and oh, the amount of black. Wow, lots. I also got this one in contrast. Another landscape. I don't know, I like this one. I think it's because the house is a building site at the minute, as it has been for a while, for about 3 years, and I just want to go somewhere nice. So that's probably why I'm just doing all these nice landscapes. It's just where I want to go. This is another one that I bought. If you want to find this one, I think it's called Garden Bungalow. Diamond painting, obviously. Garden Bungalow, and you'll find it. Or I think there's quite a lot of sellers selling that one. And also, lastly, I decided that I'd do a picture for my sister. I don't think she watches my channel, so hopefully she won't know. But she really loves Audrey Hepburn, so I think at some point I'm going to do this one. It's only it's quite a small kit because I didn't want to spend months and months on it. Which is why I thought I'll try and find one that doesn't have stupid little details everywhere. One that's quite big and simple. So yeah, hopefully that should be good, and hopefully she'll appreciate it. I haven't got her birthday or anything coming up until December, so I can just take my time and do it whenever, and just give it to her as a whenever present. While I've got the pad out, I thought I'd show you something that I've been coming across in the Facebook group. There's a lot of things that keep coming up, and I'm thinking about doing an FAQ video and, you know, just answering the things that I see again and again, because you do tend to see things like, where's the best place to buy this, and what's the difference between the round and the square tiles, and things like that. One of the things that I've seen quite a lot is people are talking about how big should I go, what's the advantage to going big compared to going small, and for that I'd probably say, I wouldn't say go as big as you can, because some of them can be ginormous, some of them could be over 1 metre long, and obviously, like that Audrey Hepburn one that I showed you, that doesn't need to be huge. because it's quite simple. But if you're doing a piece, so I'm gonna find a Josephine wall piece or something. Okay, this piece is by Josephine Wall. She's a really amazing artist, but a lot of her pictures have teeny tiny details. I mean, that's it from far away. But when you look really closely at her pictures, you often find tiny little scenes and little hidden people and butterflies and things like that. There's so many details, which is why when I think people stitch them, because I see a lot of people, a lot of cross stitchers doing her pieces, they will usually use a very high count because they want to get all the details in. And since diamond painting is, you know, obviously I think it equates to about 11 count or something like that. Something like that you'd have to go big on. Go big or just don't, because if you do it, say, I don't know, 20 by 30 or something, you're not going to see everything. It's just the way it is. So something highly detailed like that, just go as big as you can. It will look amazing once it's done, but it will just take a bit longer, unfortunately. One good picture that I've seen floating about the Facebook group, I really like this picture, but I'll try and link it or something. Someone found it in one of the AliExpress shops, and it's basically, it gives you a very good idea of how detailed it will be going from this corner. You can see, I think it's only 20 by 20 or something, I can't see from here, and you can see it's quite pixelated. That's how it will look if you go smaller and you compare it to a much bigger size, and you can see how crisper the details are. And the owl is a really good example, because that is just one big subject, but it does have lots of little details in it. Sorry to waffle, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. But I think the main thing to remember with diamond painting is that it is supposed to be viewed from far away. I'm not saying it looks crap close up or anything, because, you know, it doesn't, but it's just the way it is. You're meant to look at it on a wall from a distance, because no matter what the size or how much detail, if you look at it close up, it's going to be pixelated. That's just the way it is. But yeah, I hope I've explained that okay. Like I said, just I'm not with it. I'm not very well. And I'm a bit of a scatterbrain today. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, someone mentioned, I haven't seen this, but apparently there are 2 different sizes of tiles. I don't know if it's the round and the square being different sizes, because I've only done square, that's what I prefer. And I've always been 2.5 mil. But if you look on some of the trays, oh, this one doesn't do it. Some of the trays like this, the rectangular green ones, you can see it's got written in the end 2.5 mil, and then you flip it over and there's another side to it that says 2.8. And it just, yeah, someone pointed it out and it just made me wonder, is that just a difference between round and square? I don't know. But all these square ones that I've had, they've all been the same size, and I think it's probably just the round ones being smaller. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah, one thing I was going to say, when you are looking for kits to buy, I would recommend, this is just me, but I think if you've got the same picture that's really easy to find and it's from different sellers, try and get the chart that has lots of symbols rather than letters, because in my experience it's a lot easier to see and a lot easier to read. So just go for things with, you know, your triangles and your clovers and whatnot, you know what I mean. It's just easier, and I think on the whole the sellers that I've seen who are selling canvases with symbols on usually they tend to be the better sellers that will bag the tiles up for you, and are just better. But again, that's just my experience. But I do think if you have one with letters and you're struggling to tell things apart, then just go for symbols next time, and it should be easier to read. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes again. Oh yeah, one thing that I've set up, well, that I suggested to Marianne, who runs the Facebook group, which I'll have to link, is I thought it would be good if we had a tile, I'm not sure what you'd call it really, I called it a tile donation scheme, but yeah, it could be called lots of things. But basically, if you're in the group, what I thought would be a good idea is that, say, I mean, I'm obviously in the UK, if I'm doing a picture and I find, oh, I haven't got any of this colour, that I can look on a list of other people in my country who have got a bit of a stash, and I can say, you know, excuse me, do you have this colour? And if they have it, they'll post it out. And likewise, someone can ask me if I have a certain colour, and if I have it, I'll post it to them. And I just thought that would be a good thing to do, because sometimes otherwise, if you find that you haven't got a colour, you have to contact the seller from China and obviously buy it, and then you have to wait, and you might not even need many tiles. You might only need a bag or something, not even that. So I just thought that would be a really good thing to do. So yeah, if you're in the group and you need colours, then by all means take advantage. I just thought it might be a nice thing to do. We can all help each other out. Those of us that have built up a stash, which I know I'm certainly, you know, I'm getting to it, I'm building up quite a lot. I thought we might as well put it to good use and help each other. So, you know, hopefully that'll work and be good. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, something else I've seen. Something else I've seen is people buying all these weird and wonderful tools. I haven't tried any of them. I'm still a tweezer girl. I know lots of people like the pen, but I like the tweezers. But there are so many things that you can buy. It's worth just looking for diamond painting tool on AliExpress or Wish or wherever you go to, and just seeing all the weird and wonderful things are out there. You can get some pens that have got, like, I don't know how many ends are on them, 7 or 8 ends, and you just pick up a ton of tiles at the same time and put them all down. Some of them have just got a wheel on the end, and you are meant to just roll the tiles up and then roll them back onto the picture, and I don't know. To me it just seems like a pain, but I know a lot of people in the group have bought them and love them and think they're brilliant. So if you have to do large areas of one colour, then maybe it'll be worth looking it up and seeing if there's a tool that can help you out. But yeah, there's loads of different things. I looked at the other thing and now I've completely forgotten it. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Hang on, bear with me. Excuse me. One thing I was going to say, this is quite useful when you get your kit and you have your paperwork. What I like to do is, while I'm checking it off, obviously you've got your symbol. Where am I? You've got your symbol, and you have your DMC number. And depending on the list, this one, for example, this one will tell you how many bags it is, how many, you know, the little bags that are joined together, and approximately how many tiles are there. So for example, I mean, you have to bear in mind that they do give you quite a bit more than you need a lot of the time. But this bottom one here is 2.19, which means it's going to be 2.19 bags, and it's going to be 394 tiles. Sorry, I'm not getting this in the frame very well. Again, it depends on your paperwork. but usually it does say it in the Chinese. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus. But yes, if it looks like that, then that's a bag. And that's the quantity. Yeah, this ain't working very well. And the first one is the colour number. That one. But again, it depends. It depends on the paperwork you have. Usually you can just work it out with common sense. If you have a ton of bags and there's, you know, a really high number, if it's saying 20 and you've got 20 bags, then obviously that's the number of bags you should have. But that's a very, very good indication of what you should have when you're ticking off your colours, which you should do when you get your kit anyway, so you're not missing a colour. But that is how you tell. But again, it's different. And sometimes you're lucky and everything's all bagged up for you, so you don't need to count the bags. They're all stuck together. And I think that's about it really. I had a few other things to talk about, but to be honest, I feel so scatterbrained and just not with it. I think I just need to go to bed. I might sit and chill out and do some more of my picture. I have a feeling I'm forgetting something, but yeah, I'm sorry for my blathering on. Like I said, I'm not feeling good. I think I'm one of the really unlucky people. I'm on week 29 now, week 29 today, in my 3rd trimester, and I still have morning sickness. I still have nausea. I just have bloody everything. It's really annoying. And I just feel especially ill today. And it's really hot. But yeah. Thank you for everyone who's been wishing me well, by the way. I would show you my bump, but I don't think I can get high enough. Yeah. It's there anyway. Hopefully you can see. But yeah, I haven't been doing much diamond painting anyway. We've been doing her room, and that's been interesting. Learning how to hang wallpaper, that's something. I'm rubbish at everything, rubbish at DIY. But yeah, it should be it should quiet down over the next couple of weeks, and I'm gonna try and relax a bit because I've been getting very stressy over getting everything ready, even though I've still got a while to go. But yeah, anyway, I hope everyone else is okay. And yeah, next time I do a video, hopefully I'll be feeling a bit better, and I'll talk about the things that I did miss today. But yeah, oh, I do feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I'll link to the Facebook group. Come and join us. I think there's nearly 900 of us now. A small army of sticky people. And I'd love to see everyone's projects. Let me know if you have any questions or anything, and I'll be happy to answer them. In the meantime, I hope everyone has a really good, a really good sticky week. I hope everyone has a good sticky month, and I will see you around. Thank you for watching, and thank you for everyone subscribing or whatnot. And yeah, see you later. Bye.